What is going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel and of course another video. Today I'm going to give you guys a little bit of an update on what's going on with the E36 and we're going to be doing something else special as well, but first of all, the E36. So over the past week I have been working very hard in the garage and I've swapped the engine out for a fresh engine. So here is the old engine. As you can see, it's got a quick release cam in it, which is something you don't want in an engine. Actually, it's not really supposed to be quick release, but that's how it is at the moment. There was no oil getting to this part of the cam. It's rubbed against the lobes, and of course it's eventually snapped. Luckily it actually hasn't damaged the valves or the pistons, because it snapped with the valves sitting upwards. If it had snapped with the valves pushing downwards, the piston would have come up and hit the valves. But yeah, so this engine, you could still use it if you put another cam in it. And I do have another cam sitting in a head over here, so I don't really know what I'm going to do with that engine yet. Also, please excuse the dirty garage. As you'd expect, I've been working hard all week, haven't had a chance to clean it up. But we have the fresh engine swapped into the car, and this thing is just a world of difference compared to the last engine. It's super quiet, it's got heaps of compression, so there's no blow-by coming out the oil catch can, which is really nice, and it just sounds crisp as hell. So very excited to be chucking this on the dyno. We're going to be chucking that on the dyno this week and running it up before Drift Masters in South Australia this coming weekend, so 1 week from now. But it's nice to have the car all wrapped up and ready to go. There's my dog. Hello, Ava. Also got some fresh decals on the side of the car, so it's looking really nice. Two Step Garage is my business, if you guys didn't know. We sell car parts online, so if you're from Australia, hit it up, twostepgarage.com, and grab yourself some canards or some gear knobs or wheel nuts or anything like that. But yeah, look how tidy this looks. It's so nice, all clean in there. By the way, Drift Masters coming up this weekend in South Australia at Tailem Bend. If you're in South Australia, make sure you come down. I'm entering the Pro-Am, or I've entered the Pro-Am. The main prize for Drift Masters this coming weekend is a full sponsored drive in a full pro car at World Time Attack in Sydney. So very cool prize to win. It's actually the same layout that I came second on at round 1 this year. So I've had good luck with the car at that track, which is really nice. So I'm very excited to get down there and to get it done. Also, as you can probably tell, if you've got a keen eye, I've got the M3 front bar on there now, and it looks super sharp, really nice. So I'm stoked with that. Still got to give the car a big clean, but yeah, that's that. But of course, right now we are taking a drive to check out a car that I've been looking at. So we'll head off and I'll tell you more about that in the car. So I'm on my way to look at the car right now, and it's a car that I've wanted for a very long time. It's one of my dream cars, I guess, this series of cars, and that is a Datsun 280Z. I love the whole Z series, the 240s, the 260s. The 280s are kind of the ugly duckling of the bunch, apparently. I think that they're freaking awesome. The 240s and 260s are kind of out of my price range, and everyone's price range, I think, at this point in time. They're very expensive and hard to find a good example. So we're on our way to check out a 280Z right now that, if all goes well, we will buy and we'll be building for the channel, which is really exciting. I actually went and checked out one this morning that I thought was a sure deal. It looked great in photos. It really was, yeah, kind of awesome. I was very, very psyched about it. But I got there, I didn't film it because I don't think the dude would have been super comfortable with me filming. I got there and it was just so rusty. And when I say so rusty, I mean it was rustier than the T18, which is just too rusty. You cannot fix that enough. You cannot fix that to go back on the road. It's fine if it's a track car, whatever, do your thing, put a roll cage in it, but you cannot fix that enough to put it on the road. So that was a no-go. I was pretty gutted. But then this other one we're going to head to right now, I've been looking at it for a while actually, and it looks like it's got some rust, but not too much rust, just enough rust that we can fix it and make it look good and just make it awesome. and I want to take you guys obviously on the journey with me of building my dream car, which is this 280. So here's a quick example right now on the screen of what I am aiming for, the look that I'm aiming to go for. A nice paint job, flares, wide 15-inch wheels, very Japanese, a nice front lip, and just a really nice weekend cruiser. So that's the aim anyway. So yeah, we're on our way now to have a look at the car, so cross your fingers that it's everything that we hope it is. A little bit of rust is okay. A lot of rust is not okay. We'll see what it's like. Alright, here she is. Woof. It's actually in a lot better condition than I was expecting, which is pretty awesome. It's had a paint job at some point. Hello dog. G'day mate. Bobby, come here. The engine turns over and wants to start, but the petrol in it is quite old, but you can tell that it's going to run sweet. All the parts are here for this, so I have gone ahead and said yes, we are going to buy this car. I'll put a deposit on it and we will pick it up later in the week. It's got some rust in it, but that's half the fun because we're going to fix it up and put it back on the road. Bumpers are all here, all the parts are all inside the car. You can't see a lot because it's dark, but all the parts are here. It's manual. Got all the awesome gauges. This thing is so damn cool. It's going to be crazy once we've finished it. L28 fuel injected engine. 2.8 litre. Straight 6. And of course the T-top, which means that this is glass. You can see into the car, which is awesome. As you can see, it's definitely a little bit rough, but that is perfect for what we want to do, which is we're going to sand it right back, give it a full respray, fix any of the rust on it. So damn cool. These are literally my favourite cars. Look at this. The engine bay light still works. That is too damn cool. They literally still work, that's hilarious. Crazy. I wonder if we can turn it over quickly.
Yeah, go.
Woo! She wants to, nice wee backfire there. Look at that. Then we got an owner's manual with it. That's what you want. She's going to a good home. This thing is freaking cool. Alrighty. So there you have it. That is the Datsun 280ZX. I have officially bought that car. We couldn't take it home with us because I didn't bring the car trailer with me. Because I was unsure, after looking at the other rust bucket that we looked at this morning, I was unsure about whether this one would even be anything good, but it is good. In fact, it's awesome. It's 4,000% better than the one I looked at this morning, so that's really cool. So yeah, we now have a Datsun 280ZX that or Nissan 280ZX, I don't really know which one of those, that we will be building and making awesome on the channel, which I'm really excited about. Obviously we've got to get the T18 finished first before we really get into the 280ZX, but yeah, I've always wanted to build one, so I hope you guys are super stoked on that. Next up we have the E36 on the dyno this week before we go to Drift Masters this weekend. I'm expecting it to make good numbers. We just want to make sure that it's healthy. We're not going to try and go for huge numbers, we just want to go for reliable numbers because we want to drift and keep drifting. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you like, subscribe, follow me on Instagram at It's Mike Lake, of course, as always, and I'll see you guys in the next video in a couple of days on the dyno in the E36. Peace.